What's good, guys? It's your boy JP here. In the box, I got Xavier here. Introduce yourself real quick for everybody.
What's up, man? So my name is Xavier. I go by Savvy the Creator on socials. Been knowing JP for a while.
Yes, sir.
I'm just honored to be on the podcast.
All right,
Man.
thank you. Thank you for being here, bro. You inspire me with the content, the consistency, the discipline, bro.
Thank you, man.
Like, we're just trying to all help each other, which is it's nice to see,
exactly.
you know?
Like we were having that conversation before, right? Like everybody's putting out that energy. And once that energy's out there, we could all inspire each other to just pursue bigger things. You know what I mean? Everybody needs to help everybody out.
Exactly. It's nice that we have like this little community of each other that we all like reach out, we all help each other, we all comment, we all support.
Exactly.
It helps like with the engagement and everything too, you know? It helps like your people will know my people will know you.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And the thing is, like, it's kind of funny. I've found with like content creation, some people are too cool to comment on other people's stuff, but like you have to lead by example.
Exactly.
If you want to see like a social feed with everybody supporting each other, you support everybody, and then you'll set the standard for everybody else to support everybody else. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks that there's only one spot,
right? Yeah,
no. There's enough room for everybody.
Exactly,
man.
Bro. There's enough food on the table, yo.
Exactly, bro.
So let's talk about your first time at a boxing gym. How you got started?
Yeah, man. I was in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in high school. Low confidence, overweight, and I just knew I loved the sport.
Yeah.
I knew I loved the sport, and I went into Ajax Boxing Club.
Is there?
Yeah, the OG. And yeah, I was extremely nervous, extremely scared, but it was the best thing that I've ever done, for sure.
So like, what made you think like, let me just go into the gym? Like, what like, sparked that?
Well, when I was growing up, my parents, my dad and my brother, they were big boxing fans.
Okay.
So I grew up watching like Oscar De La Hoya and Sugar Ray, but I always felt like I wanted to do what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, that looks so sick. Like I need to do that. So, that's why I was always interested.
Yeah.
I was always like in the scene. I was like, what's going on? Who are the fighters right now?
Yeah.
And eventually I learned the skill. But first it was curiosity. Okay. You know what I mean? I was just like, those guys look like superheroes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They look like Dragon Ball Z fighters. You know what I mean? So I wanted to move like that.
Nice.
That was it for me.
So let's talk about your first experience, like right when you walked into the gym. How did it feel? Like, was the first day like, were you like really nervous? And after, how did you feel?
Yeah. So the first day I was extremely nervous. They had us running around like, I want to say maybe like a 2K run or a 1.5K run. Yeah. And at that point, I didn't run at all. I didn't do any physical activity at all. So I was like, ain't no way they're trying to make me run 2K right now. But you know what? When you put yourself in that position and you see like, oh, like I didn't do the full 2K, but I ran to the stop sign.
Yeah.
That's a win.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And when you get to that stop sign, the next week I went, I was like, okay, can I make it to the stop sign again? Yeah. And then the week after that, it's like, let's go a little bit past the stop sign. Okay. And that's how you kind of gain that confidence in yourself, right? I feel like boxing really gives you that reassurance that you can do hard things. You know what I mean? When I was a kid, man, like I didn't believe in myself. So
trust me,
yeah. So boxing really did that for me, for sure.
I feel like with boxing too, it's like you have to be a little bit crazy in a way to get into the sport, you know, because like it's scary, you know, like nobody wants to get hit in the face.
Exactly,
right?
Exactly. You know, it's funny though. Nobody wants to get hit in the face, but when you get hit in the face for the first time, you're like, oh, that's not that bad.
Not bad, right?
You know what I mean? Right? That's actually not that bad.
It's like a body shot hurts way more than a headshot.
Yeah.
Like people don't realize that.
For sure. And then once you take that first hit and you're like, oh, that wasn't that bad, then that resonates to real life too. You're like, you get nervous about doing X, Y, and Z, and then you do it and you're like, huh, that wasn't that bad. So then you're like, what am I really building up in my head? You know what I mean? Like I'm really just building this fear around things that I don't even know are hard or not, but in reality it's not that bad. And the more you do it, the better you get at it, and now you're like really loving it, right? So yeah, it's kind of crazy how the mind works. But yeah, boxing did that. Boxing kind of unlocks that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It really does. Like, honestly, I feel the exact same way. I was like this skinny kid, always like, I feel like people looked down on me a little bit. Like, no one really believed in me.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
Until I started boxing, I feel like it helped me gain that confidence. I carry myself differently now, you know?
Of course.
Like, I'm confident, and I think other people see it around too, you know? Like, people treat me differently now because I'm the way I walk, the way I, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And that you build that from evidence. Right? And evidence comes from different places. And like we're talking about boxing, so that evidence can come from boxing. Like I've gone to all my boxing classes this week. That's evidence that I can stick to something. You know what I mean? I did more push-ups this week than I did last week. That's evidence that I'm able to excel at something. You know what I mean? And that evidence carries on to your personal life, how you walk, how you talk to people. I have evidence that I can carry a conversation. I have evidence that I can carry myself as a professional. And that's how you kind of win at life. You know what I mean? So, but it starts with boxing, man. It starts with building that evidence slowly, you know? And for me, it started with boxing. Yeah.
And let's talk about, so like, and now you're trying to become like a boxing coach in a way, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I do love to teach boxing.
Yeah.
Because boxing is my passion. Yeah. And I wanted to compete at a high level, but then I got injured. So I really couldn't pursue that anymore. Yeah. So I felt like coaching would be the next step to stay in the sport. You know what I mean? And I do love to do like personal training one-on-ones, but I feel like content creation is really calling my name. Okay. That's like really like I see the tunnel, I see the path. Yeah. And as much as I love one-on-ones, as much as I love boxing, like it'll still always be there. Yeah. And if anybody wants to hit me up, like we could do it. Yeah. But content creation has like 100% of my focus. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah.
And I've seen you've been doing that for a while now, even like before all this. Like I seen some of your posts where like I admire that. Like I want to do this as well. Like when I seen you went to the Bad Bunny concert, and you were interviewing people at the concert. Exactly. Yo, like,
you know what's crazy about that, man? People think that they need permission to do things.
Yeah,
brother, you don't need permission to do anything. Right. Just do it. I literally just went to the concert with a camera and a mic. I stopped people outside of like when they were getting drinks, and I was like, "What do you think about Bad Bunny? What's your favorite song?" And I posted it, bro. Like, you don't need permission to do anything, bro. The life is your oyster, bro.
It really is.
The world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. You don't need permission from anybody. Just do it, because when you do it, when you do end up doing it, you're gonna feel so proud of yourself, man. And like that pride that you feel in yourself. Again, I say that I'm a broken record, man, but it's gonna carry on to your life, man. It's gonna carry on to your life for sure.
Nice. So like, how would you help someone who's trying to gain that confidence to just go out in public and shoot and record? Because like that's something a lot of people are scared of, right?
For sure.
Like, what helped you go past that and just go for it?
I think first record where you're comfortable, man.
Yeah.
Your home.
Yeah.
And if you don't have your home, your room.
Yeah.
Then like, you don't have your room, your bed. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like wherever you're comfortable, record there.
Yeah.
You don't have to post everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just record yourself talking to the camera about how your day went.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Start recording about how your day went. Start telling stories about how shitty your coworker is or whatever. You know what I mean? And then you start becoming comfortable talking to the camera.
Yeah.
So then after that, like post your camera up. Try to set up a nice little angle and then talk to it, not so like closed off, but like be a little more open, right? Yeah. And start talking to the camera there. Once you get comfortable with that, then you can start going outside, you know, a park, the sidewalk in front of your house, your garage door, wherever, right? That's going to slowly build that confidence, that progression. Same with boxing, right? You have to throw 1, 2, 3 before you can throw anything else, right? So you start progressing, and now I'm like, I don't care where I am, bro. I don't care if there's people. I'm like, you guys are not paying my bills.
Yeah, facts.
This video
facts.
is gonna pay my bills.
Right.
So I'm recording because I know I have a purpose.
Yeah.
I know that I have information that I want to share to the world.
Yeah.
I know that I could inspire somebody who's watching on the other side. So I would be doing this a disservice to myself and to other people by not recording.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that answered your question.
It does. Thank you. Right, it's because it's tough, like just putting yourself out there. Like people are always scared of what others are gonna think, right?
Oh, for sure.
Like not even just like in real life when you're shooting in public, but people watching the videos too.
Yeah, man.
Right, that's like something that even I struggle with sometimes.
For
like
sure.
I overthink a lot. I believe, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's a human emotion.
Mm.
You know what I mean? The goal is to never overthink again.
Yeah.
The goal is to, when I overthink, can I shift my perspective?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because you're never gonna mute emotions. Emotions are human. It's natural, right? So to people, what other people think of you, it really doesn't matter when you think the world of yourself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what you think of me because I know I'm him.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
So like, it doesn't matter. Once you get that locked in, him, her, whatever, you feel like you're that person. You just move through life differently. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Nice. Is there any quotes that you like live by?
Man, you told me to think of one. I forgot. Let me think.
What's like a mantra you have, or you know?
You know, it's crazy. Like, I have conversations with God a lot.
Yeah.
So whenever I feel like stressed or I need inspiration, I always turn to God.
Yes.
I'm always like, I talk to him like he's a homie.
Yeah.
G, what's up? I'm feeling this way. I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling stressed. I feel like my mantra is talking to God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's not one quote that I have, but yeah, just talking to God. That's what I do.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my mantra.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I think that's especially in today's day and age, not a lot of people have a relationship with God anymore. Which is like, it's crazy to see, like, because like I'm a religious person myself, and like God is everything,
Yeah.
Like without him, I have nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly. I feel like church. Well, okay, I'm a spiritual person.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're in a touchy topic right now.
Yeah.
But I'm a spiritual person and not a religious person.
Yes.
I have a relationship with God.
Yeah.
That is my own.
Yes.
And I feel like church growing up kind of deters people from that. All the limitations and the rules and all that stuff. But I think that if you make the effort to speak to him every day, and you feel that calm that comes after speaking to him, I think that's a good enough relationship to have with him. And I think a lot of people think this in general, all or nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, with everything.
All or nothing. With everything, right? You want to go on a diet, it has to be all or nothing. When in reality, if you're like in a steady line, the trajectory will be up. You know what I mean? I want to start a new business, but it has to be all or nothing. I have to have the logo. I have to have the website. I have to have everything. But in reality, if you just set up a chair in your garage, that's a business. You know what I mean? If you want to talk to God, all or nothing, I have to go to church, I have to read the Bible, I have to do X, Y, and Z. But in reality, if you just talk to him every single day, you're going to feel that peace. You're going to feel that relationship with him growing. You know what I mean? So I think the problem there is the all or nothing mentality. And we need to throw that out.
Yeah.
We need to throw that out.
Talking about that, like a lot of people, like they want to fly before they could even crawl.
Yep.
So like, what's something you think that can help people get away from that mindset where like just taking the first step instead of wanting everything? Like people forget to love the journey.
Exactly. I think that some people have this idea of how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
And they should just throw it out.
Yeah.
I think that if you are to embark on a journey, like let's say weight loss, or a boxing journey to get better for boxing, throw out what you expect it to be and just go into it and allow it to unfold the way that it goes. Because you're going to have months that you don't go. And then you're going to have months that you went every day. You're going to have months that you ate shit, and you're going to have months that you ate great. But at the end of the year, what do you look like? At the end of the year, what do you feel like? At the end of the year, what did you accomplish? It's not about being the best every single day. And you're trying to be the best every single day because you have this idea in your head that I have to go 120%. But every day, if you just put a little bit every single day, at the end of the year, you're gonna see that you're gonna thank yourself. You know what I mean? So to take that first step, throw away what you expect it to look like and just let it unfold naturally. That's my answer for that.
I like that you talked about like how things compound, you know? Day to day you don't see the difference, but a year from now you're gonna be a whole different person.
Exactly, bro.
You know, even if you miss a few days, let's say let's do like 100 days. If you missed 30 days, you still went for 70 days. That's a huge percent.
It's huge. It's huge. But like, again, it's that all or nothing thing where you miss a week and you're like, oh, like all my progress is gone. And it also correlates to evidence as well, right? You feel that way because you don't have evidence of the opposite. You don't have evidence that if you miss a week, it's okay. You don't have that evidence. So everything is trial and error. And in a way, having that stress could be part of the way that it unfolds.
All part of the journey.
It's all part of the journey. Everybody feels stressed. Everybody feels like if they miss a week, then it's the end of the world. But as long as you just keep showing up.
As long as you come back.
Yeah, man. As long as you come back, bro. As if you come back, you can't miss. Right? Exactly. If you show up every day, something's going to happen. Something. It has to.
Exactly.
It has to, man. You know what I mean?
I believe that like the only way to fail is to quit.
Yes.
You know?
That's the quote. The only way to fail is to quit.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
It's like that one Rocky quote, you know, it doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. As long as you keep getting back up, that's all that matters, right?
How many punches you can take and keep moving forward. You know what I mean? I love that speech that he gave his son because like, it's very true. It resonated with me because I feel like it's universal where everybody thinks their life is hard. Life is supposed to be hard.
It's supposed to,
Life is supposed to be blow after blow. How are you supposed to grow? Diamonds don't grow unless they have pressure, bro. So the more pressure you have, be thankful, man, because you're about to like become the brightest diamond there is. The more pressure, the better the diamond. You know what I mean? So a lot of people fold under that pressure. And when they fold under that pressure, they're allowing life to beat them down, like the quote says, right? But like we said, it's just about showing up. Fuck, man, like my car broke down, but I rode my bike to the class. Or I don't know, I didn't have my meal ready, but I went to Chipotle and I got a bowl instead. Things like that. Like you get that hit, it sucks. But then you're like, you know what? I could continue going.
Exactly. Like a GPS, you got to reroute.
Exactly. Pivot, reroute. Life is just about how many hits you can take and keep moving forward, like Rocky said, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful like monologue that they had. I loved it.
And that's another thing too I love about the Rocky series. Like the first time you watch Rocky, you think this is a boxing movie. You know, but it's not a boxing movie, bro. This is a movie about life, love, and everything, you know?
I love the Rocky movies, man. Even Creed, bro.
Creed, the same thing,
yo. Is amazing.
It's more than about boxing, bro. Like there's like, it's really about life. You know, like how like Adonis especially is so different from Rocky. Like you see two different sides, but at the end of the day, it just shows life, how they move forward, right?
Yep. Yeah. See, Adonis had to deal with a lot of things when we first met him in the first movie. He was troubled. And as the movies went on, that character arc, right? That's why I was so happy to come on and talk boxing, because it's not just boxing, right? Like it's life.
Exactly. Right?
It's life, man. Like it translates to life. So yeah, it's I think it will forever hold a spot in my heart. Right. I will always practice it. Yeah. Because it also brings me peace. Peace,
right. It's crazy because like boxing is probably like one of the oldest sports, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's been around, combat, it's gonna stay around.
Yeah, combat sports is what's the word? It's like natural. Yeah. It's natural to us because our ancestors would like wrestle and you know, stuff like that. So honestly, what do you have planned for this podcast? What's your goals for this podcast?
Honestly, that's a thing I've been thinking about a lot lately. Just like we talked about how like you fall off, like taking 2025. I remember one of my goals for 2025 was to bring the podcast back. Mm-hmm. I didn't shoot one episode.
Wow.
I literally just sort of fell into that. Oh, I wanted to be perfect so bad that I didn't end up doing anything.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Right. That's why this year I'm like, let me take a different approach. Let me start with the foundation. So that's why I changed the setup, the way it looks, you know?
It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
It looks beautiful.
And I knew that if I put in the work into making the setup nice, I'm like, I'm gonna want to shoot here. Yeah. I'm gonna want to make more episodes. So it started with that. And then it came to the approach where like, even last year, like, cause you know how everyone wants to like niche down about something?
Right.
So I kept on thinking like, what is going to be my niche for this podcast? What am I going to talk about? I'm like, should I talk boxing only? Should I talk movies only? I'm trying to think of the things that I love, right?
Right.
But why can't I talk about everything?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's like, it's not a podcast about boxing. It's like, it's your podcast.
That's exactly.
So you could talk about whatever you want to talk about because you're the host.
Exactly.
Right? So you could lead the conversation wherever you want it to go. And like this conversation here, we're talking about boxing, but like it's a lot about life as well, right? And like overcoming obstacles and stuff like that. So yeah, it goes back to like all or nothing, right?
Exactly. Like, that's why like I like that you touched that subject, you know?
Yeah. No, I'm happy that you picked it up again.
Yeah.
And it's always good to like have seasons.
Yeah.
Do like 8 episodes. And then take a break,
right?
And then do another like 10 episodes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like batch them up, something like that. So
exactly. You talk about season. I sort of think of it like the way because I started this a while ago now, and like the first time I did it, I did like maybe 4 or 5 episodes, and I'll call that season 1.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
I came back, I made it better, and that time I think I did like 3, 4 episodes. So that's like season 2, and now we're back again. Like I said, you just gotta bring it back. You know, as long as you don't quit.
Something will happen. Something will happen. It's crazy because this is a full circle moment for me because I used to do a podcast.
Oh, really?
Well. Yeah. I used to interview creatives.
Oh, okay.
So, looking at old footage there and looking at myself now, like it's a crazy transformation. It's wild. But yeah, no, just keep at it, man. Just keep at it.
Thank you. What's something you've learned over the years, like as creating content? Because I know you've been at it for a while too.
Yeah. Consistency. Consistency breeds progress. Yeah. I think that's the best thing that I've learned, man. Like, I heard a quote from Mr. Beast saying like your first 100 videos are throwaways.
Yes, I know this.
I've 100 videos? Right. That's crazy. Right. I haven't even had 100 videos. To think that like I've been doing it for so long and I'm still at the throwaway stage is crazy. So it takes time. You have to grow with your content. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like your value, like the value you give to people, what you want them to feel doesn't come across unless you grow as a person. You know what I mean? So you have to grow. Your content has to grow, and you have to just be patient in knowing that your time is coming up. And if it is slow at the moment, you're just getting your reps in.
Exactly.
You're just getting your reps in. And then once somebody does find you, you have a catalog of just videos ready for them to watch. You know what I mean? And if they resonate with you, then they'll follow, right? And if they don't, that's cool too, because you're going to attract your tribe. You're going to attract your people.
Exactly.
And not everybody's for you. Right. And when I say you have to grow with your content, you have to understand that not everybody's for you.
Yeah.
Right? You're not going to My goal personally is not to have 1 million followers. It's to resonate with the people who need my message, and also to get the bag. But but it's not to be for everybody. You know what I mean? And when you do that, that's when it starts to look desperate. It starts to look like you want to please everybody. But have your stance, you know, and know that you're for your people. Yeah.
I really like, I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't do it last year. I was overthinking, like, so if I wanted the niche so bad, right? Because everyone was, every video I was watching, like, you need the niche, right? That was the thing, right?
That was the thing.
So I'm just like, oh fuck, like I wanted to, like, because I do so many things. And that's another thing too, right? Like, all the things I was doing, I would have like a mentor in that space, right?
Right.
And the thing was, all these mentors would tell me, so what are you gonna pick, JP? Which one are you gonna do? So I kept on thinking in my mind, like in the back of my head, like, which one am I gonna choose?
Right.
But then I came to this spot where I want to do everything.
Yeah, you can do everything, right? Man.
And that's why I had to take a step back from myself. And I guess that's why I took a little break from posting in this, because I had to really figure myself out.
Yeah.
And figure out the videos I wanted to make. Because like you said, like, I think I was in a spot where I wanted to please everybody.
Yeah.
But I wasn't pleasing myself.
Exactly.
You know, like, I was just making content, doing things that people told me to do.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I'm in a place where I'm having fun doing this again, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
And like, this content, like, it might not be for everybody, but if it's for you, like, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for these people to find me, resonate with me. If I can inspire them in any sort of way, in whatever field they may be in. Like, I post barber content. If I can inspire a barber, which is crazy, because in the last few years, I have had people come up to me saying, like, yo, you're like an OG in the barber space. Like, you inspired me. And like,
that feels good.
It feels, it's crazy to think about. Like, even like good. All these younger barbers, like, they know of me and stuff. And even I've had, like, I have like 10 to 15 clients who have become barbers.
Yeah, that's dope.
And like, it's crazy to see, like, in that space. Like, I'm very proud of how far I've come in that journey. And I just got to take that and implement it in everything else too, you know, and just day by day, everything's going to come together, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, if I want to have a conversation with you, I'm going to ask about everything in your life. I'm not just going to talk about one thing. So if I go on your page, I want to see what you do in your life. What are your interests? What are your values? What is it that you believe in? You know what I mean? That's what I want to see on your page, because I follow you. I don't follow the information about boxing. I could do ESPN for that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I could follow Andre Ward for that. Right. But like, I wanna know about you. What do you do on your off time? Like, what do you like to do before somebody gets on your chair? How do you prep all of this? Brother, like, I wish you told me you're gonna do this. I would have said, you need a video making this.
So I do want a video of
upgrading the podcast, the VTS. You know? Yeah, like that is interesting content, because I want to know about you as a person. You know what I mean? Like, what does this mean to you? What do you hope to come from this? Those are the things that I'm looking to know about you. So a lot of times, you know, like you touched on it, you want to appease everybody, and they forget that a personal brand is personal. Right. Exactly. So make yourself feel happy. What do you like, and put that out.
And it's true, even like bigger brands are noticing, like, before they used to do a lot of paid big advertisements, but now they pay for UGC.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's the way to go now. Like, these big brands are looking for people like us to promote their products, you know?
Because they know, let's say an influencer has 1 million followers again. Maybe, like, I don't know, 10% or 8% of that 1 million followers are really engaged. Right? But if I have 5K followers and 20-30% are engaged, my success rate in bringing in clients for that brand is going to be a lot higher. Exactly. You know what I mean? So that's why it's more value to give me whatever money, as opposed to giving this 1 million follower influencer 10 times more money.
Exactly. Yeah.
For a different result.
Well,
You know what I mean? All you're getting is exposure there
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
But like, I would like to believe that the people who follow me value the things that I use to become the best version of myself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, that's why we are valuable in the space. We're valuable in the space because we have people who are interested in the way that we're living and the way that we carry ourselves. Yeah. So, yeah.
I know in your bio it says a life shot on iPhone.
Yeah, man.
I like that because like taking a lot of people nowadays, like with the all or nothing mentality, they're like, I need to get this $5,000 camera, right? But bro, your phone is more than good enough, bro. It's crazy what the iPhone can do.
It's so powerful, man. Like, yes, a camera would be nice. Am I saving for one? Yes, I'm saving for one. But it doesn't mean I can't start when I don't have it.
Exactly.
Bro, like you can start with the iPhone. You can start with the Samsung. You have an older iPhone, that's cool. Use that. It doesn't matter because if the quality isn't there, I could still practice framing.
Exactly, yeah.
I could still practice talking to a camera. I could still practice putting together a video. Yeah. It's not the end of the world if you don't have a camera. Yeah. Like your iPhone is more than capable. Your phone is more than capable of getting you a result that you want. You know what I mean? And this is another thing, man. Like if the quality isn't perfect, it's okay. Yeah. It's okay, man. Just post it. It doesn't matter. If it gets 300 views, it's okay. Yeah. That's 300 people.
Well, exactly. That's another views. Like, bro, let's say you got 100 views, bro. Imagine 100 people in this room right now. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people, man.
And even in those 100 viewers, let's say if one person who views that is like someone well connected, sees your content, and they hit you up for an opportunity. Yeah. So it's not about the numbers. It's about the who's watching. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And people think it's oversaturated, but you'd be surprised how small the creator like circle is. You know, because everybody wants to do it and everybody's trying it, but like to be consistent, to be present on the comment section. People are gonna notice you. Yeah. People are like, who is this person that's commenting in every single one of my videos? Right. I'm annoying, bro. I will comment on every single video until you notice me.
Exactly.
Because like, bro, I'm inspired by your work. Yeah. And I love the video. I love the message. Why wouldn't I say this is sick?
Like exactly, right?
Why wouldn't I give props?
Right.
Again, there's enough room for everybody. My support to you is not going to take away from me. If anything, I feel good. Right. I'm doing a good deed by complimenting you.
Exactly.
I feel good now.
Right.
So I don't get not commenting on people's stuff, but again, that has nothing to do with me. I don't get any kind of validation or self-esteem boost by people commenting on my stuff. Yeah. Like if you don't want to comment, it's totally cool. Yeah. I know my shit slaps. I like it. So that's it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Honestly, in today's world, we need to give people their flowers while they're here. That's another thing I see. Like people like don't want to compliment each other. I don't know why. Yeah. Like it doesn't hurt you. Does it? It just makes the world a better place. You know?
Exactly.
Like and like let people know like your support for them now, you know, before it's too late.
Yeah.
That's another thing, you know?
You know what? When you're walking down the street and you see somebody with a sick outfit, be like, yo, that's a sick outfit.
You might make their whole day. You might make their whole day. You never know.
Exactly, bro. Start there. Just do that. And then slowly you'll see like you vibrate higher when you put good into the world.
100%.
You know what I mean? Yo, that's a sick outfit. Where'd you get it? Maybe y'all become boys.
Boys, exactly. You never
know, bro. Yeah. That scent is really good. What are you wearing? It's okay. You can say that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Put a fire emoji under a comment or whatever, man. That's a sick haircut. You know, you do good work. That's cool. It's okay to compliment other people.
And let's talk about back to the like the iPhone stuff too. Like that's another like people over like complicate with the quality, but like at the end of the day, it's story over quality.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you have the highest quality video, but your story is whatever, like no one's gonna resonate with that.
Yeah. I think content creation 101 is storytelling 101.
Exactly.
You have to learn how to tell a story, because why stick around if there's no conflict? There's no resolution to the conflict. For example, I just posted a video about getting new running shoes.
Yeah.
So the conflict, I'm running in very shitty running shoes, right? So that's the conflict. Now I need to go and get running shoes.
Yeah.
So the journey, the story is me looking for running shoes. Yeah. I went to the outlet. There wasn't anything in the outlet. So I have to go to the mall. That's a turning point in the story. Now I go to the mall. I found the shoes. Yeah. Solution. Now I'm back in the house. Yo, I got these shoes. They're sick. Where the run clubs at? I'll see you later. Exactly. That's the end of the story. Yeah. Everything is a story. And once you learn how to master that story, content creation becomes easy. Yeah. It becomes easy.
There's a structure to it.
There's a structure to it. And don't force ideas to come out. Literally anything could be an idea. I'm going to the coffee store to get a coffee. That's a story. That's a story. I woke up, I'm thirsty or I'm tired. Beginning of the story. I'm going to the coffee shop. I'm getting the coffee. I'm sipping it. And I'm looking out the window. End of story. Yeah. That's a video. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece.
Yeah, people overcomplicate it sometimes. Yeah. They think every story needs to be a masterpiece, but it doesn't, bro.
And it's those small reps that create the masterpiece.
Exactly.
Because every time I do something small, like when I was really practicing the angles and everything, I did a video about me getting a glass of water. Yeah. Right? So me getting that glass of water, all the angles I use and whatever, the music, I use those same angles when I made a bigger video. Yeah. You know what I mean? So all the things that you learn from those small, low effort videos, you put into your big videos. And that's what makes those big videos big, because you've done the reps before that.
It's like what Mr. Beast said, literally, like those first 100 videos are throwaway in a sense where it's not your best quality, but that's what gets you good.
Yeah, that's what gets you good. Exactly.
Like everyone expects to be the master, but they don't want to be a student.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I was telling my friend this, like, there's no success without failure. Yeah. The prerequisite to success. There's another quote. Yeah. The prerequisite to success is failure. Yeah. There's no skipping failure.
100%.
You have to fail.
That's where you learn.
That's where you learn, right? And not even just that, you don't know how to do it. So how are you going to be good at it? You know what I mean? Like this summer, I told myself I wanted to learn soccer. Right? Yeah. I wanted to learn how to play soccer. I always loved it. And that's something that I want to get better at. Yeah. I know that when I touch a ball, I'm not going to know what to do with it because I don't do it. Yeah. So I have to look stupid first. Yeah. But if you stick around you looking stupid, you feeling dumb, eventually you get better. Yeah. Same with boxing, right? Yeah. Like when I was a kid, right? I used to hate looking stupid, especially in front of people because I'd get embarrassed. But that's because I didn't have any self-confidence. Yeah. And I didn't have any self-confidence because I didn't have evidence that I was able to do anything. So you really have to talk to yourself. You really have to be like, this is how it's supposed to go. Yeah. Like this is how it's supposed to go. And if it's part of the process, then there's nothing to feel ashamed about. Yeah. So I think a lot of, you know, especially guys, we feel ashamed to be bad at something. But no, man, like it's all in the way that you perceive things. It's all in the way that you talk to yourself. Yeah. This is a part of the process. And eventually you look up and you're like, damn, I'm throwing a 1, 2, 3 quick. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm blocking that jab quick. Yeah. It's because you sucked at it first. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Like it's like even Kobe, like he said, through all, like, loving the journey is loving those hard moments. Mm-hmm. You know, like those times at the gym, like even at the start of his career, he missed like some game winners, right? And he was known for that at first. Like people, those air balls in Utah, right? But he said he needed those moments to get it in the gym, so that in the future, people know him as the most clutch player of all time now, right?
Exactly.
And it's because of those failures from his start of his career, he became that guy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, right? Exactly. Like you learn from every experience, you learn from every failure, and the funny thing about the universe is that if it wants you to learn a lesson, it'll give you that same failure
over and over again until you learn.
Yeah, until you learn, man. And like you have to be intuitive enough to understand what's happening.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time people will be like, fuck, man, like this keeps happening to me. Yeah. Like, why is this always happening to me? Like, just take a step back and be like, something's happening here. There's a pattern. What is it that I'm not learning from this moment? Yeah. And like, honestly, it's so much easier to say that, you know? But I find that with me, when I slow it down, when I'm literally in silence, I'm an advocate for journaling. Mm-hmm. So silence, slow it down, writing out your thoughts, that will uncover something. It'll uncover, why do I react this way when this happens? Or why did this happen in the first place? What could I have done to prevent it? And then the next time you have kind of a more broader view of the situation. And then once it doesn't happen, then the universe is like, okay, cool, you grew. Now we can move on. Move on to the next lesson. Because like we said at the beginning, right? Like life is always going to punch you in the face. Yeah. It's about how much you can take and keep moving forward, right?
I like that too, journaling. Journaling is something I started last year.
Yeah.
Right? And recently I was looking at like my journals from last year, like around this time last year, and how I felt. And like I notice always for me at the start of every year, I set all these big goals, and then like I guess I'm a sucker for this. Like I set these goals, and I guess like me setting these goals makes me feel good about myself. So like I sort of like coast off for a bit.
Right.
And then when I coast, I feel bad about myself because like, oh, why am I coasting, right?
Right.
And then that's when I read my journal, and I did the same thing last year. Right. So like that I learned because I wrote in my journal, like, so I'm like, okay, there's a lesson I need to learn for real now, you know?
Exactly. So what do you feel you did this time around differently that kind of made you learn that lesson?
So like for example, like last year my goal was to start the podcast again.
Right.
I didn't do it because I overthought.
Right.
So this year I learned that I was in the same predicament. So I'm like, let me start small.
Right.
Because before I'm like, okay, I need to find the niche. I need to write the topics, this and that. This time I started with let's set the setup.
Yeah.
Post it. I got people reacting, and that's how you reacted, and I messaged you to be here.
Yeah.
So like, I just took the first step.
You know what's crazy about that? The first step isn't universal. It's not like universally the same, like the first step, right?
Yeah.
The first step is always what you find the funnest.
Yeah.
Or that what brings you the most joy.
Yeah.
So right now for the podcast, what brought you joy wasn't writing the topics. It wasn't niching down. It was being creative. Let me decorate my space. And if I decorate my space, then I will feel motivated to do it.
Exactly.
And then once you did that, it's crazy, man. Life works in crazy ways. You did that. You posted it, reactions came, then you got me on the podcast, you got everybody else coming in lined up. That's how the universe works, man. And I have a video coming up about this, about following your fun. Your fun is your compass, because people like to kind of force a passion onto yourself because it makes money or this is what I'm supposed to be doing, when in reality, like, if you find something fun, or if your curiosity is on 100 and you're just like, I wonder what that would make me feel if I made a pottery, like if I did a pottery class. I wonder how it would make me feel if I did a spoken word poem.
Yeah.
Like, try different things, bro. You never know if you like it if you don't try it, right?
You never know.
But just follow the fun, follow the curiosity, and then the universe rewards you for that.
Yeah.
Universe, God, like for me it's God, but like they will reward you for that.
Right.
And I feel like that's what's happening here.
Right. It really is, yeah.
Yeah, you followed your fun. You put up the set, design and whatever, and now you have guests.
Right. I can't wait for that video because you know what's actually a crazy another coincidence? The reason why I changed the setup of my podcast is from your video of you rearranging your apartment.
Yeah.
Take it how crazy that is. That video inspired me to.
That's crazy, man.
Like,
and that's the synergy.
Right.
That's called synergy. Cause like me putting that out there, and then that lit a spark in you, and then now your ball is rolling. Right. I feel fucking amazing that I could do that for you. But like, I'm excited to see what's happening for you, man. I'm excited where this goes. Just keep following the fun, man. Keep following the fun.
Trust.
Yeah. Nice. You know what you should do?
What?
Go to like open sparring at gyms or competitions, events where boxing is being held. Yeah. And do the interview stuff.
Oh yeah, right.
You know, bring the mic mini, and start doing interviews. Yeah. And then people are gonna see you out there. Yeah. The best thing to do is just to be out there, be in the scene, because you can grow from here, but you need to be in the trenches too. You need 100%. To put your face out there, meet people, shake hands, and then that's how your network goes bigger. You know what I mean? It's
true. Like you really do have to put yourself out there. Because if you don't put yourself out there, how are people gonna know who you are?
Yeah, man. Right? Yeah. Nobody opens doors that they don't know you're behind.
Exactly.
A bar.
Yeah, for real.
A bar.
Even us, we met in the gym.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So you'll never know who you meet anywhere. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. But you have to be there. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to be there and just be open to whatever's happening. Let it unfold naturally, the way that it's supposed to unfold. Yeah, life is crazy, man. Life is crazy. You could either keep yourself in a victim mentality, or you could just be like, okay, life is supposed to be hard. Life is supposed to knock me down, but I'm supposed to get back up. Yeah. So just keep getting back up. Yeah. Just keep getting back up. I saw this interview with Michael B. Jordan and Jay Shetty's podcast. Yeah. And he's like, those moments where you feel like everything is going wrong, that's the exact moment that you need to prove that you are capable of overcoming it.
Those are the moments where your life changes.
Yeah, those are the moments where life changes, man. Yeah. When I tore my ACL, brother, like, I was the lowest I've ever been. Yeah. Because my identity was boxing. Yeah. Right? If you think about it, before boxing, I was this like shy kid with no confidence. I start getting into boxing. I start getting a little better at boxing. I start losing weight. Now my identity is boxing. I am this confident person because of boxing. And then the universe was like, nah, you're not the way that you are because of boxing. Let me take it away from you. Tore my ACL. Right?
That perspective right there alone is crazy.
Trust me, I had to
really think deep.
Really dig deep. So I tore my ACL, and I'm the lowest I've ever been because I can't be active. I can't do what I love. I feel like I've lost the thing that people are interested in me for. So I lost my value. And I'm eating like crazy. I'm smoking and I'm eating like crazy. So I'm gaining a lot of weight. So that moment, I was like, I saw myself, bro. I saw myself spiraling down and down and down. And I'm so lucky that I have a wonderful like partner who set me straight as well. Yeah. And helped me see like, you're kind of spiraling downwards and you're victimizing yourself. Like, just change your perspective. Yeah. I was like, okay, what can I do that's different? You know, every day is a new opportunity to change the gears. You know what I mean? Every day is a new opportunity to do something better than you did yesterday. So I was like, okay, let me pick up a book. Right. I heard that these books like can help you like pick up a book. I picked up Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Oh, I love that book. I love that book.
That book changed everything, bro. That book changed because it teaches you about values, teaches you about principles. What kind of person do you want to be? And up to that point, I didn't even know what values were. Like values. What do I value? I don't know. Boxing. That's what I value, right? But if I was blessed enough to have the time, because I was injured, I wasn't working. I didn't have any compromises. I was just recovering. So I had the time to really go inwards, work on myself, and like learn about all that. But yeah, I don't even know how we got here. But yeah, like honestly, every day is a new opportunity to change something, and you don't got to change everything. But one thing, if yesterday I didn't do my skincare routine, and I know that I want a clearer face, tomorrow is an opportunity to do your skincare routine.
Exactly.
It's not change your whole entire life. Just do the skincare routine. You know what I mean? If yesterday I smoked and I said that I didn't want to smoke, tomorrow is an opportunity to not smoke. You know what I mean? So every day is a new opportunity, man.
Yes, sir. And honestly, like that story you told me, like I have a very similar story, and like it's crazy. Like we both have these similar stories, but in very different ways, you know? Like for me, for example, like one thing that changed my life as well, like other than boxing, was so in high school, like I remember before I found a real barber, I was getting cuts from like the Chinese places, right? Those cheap haircuts. My hair was always messed up, right?
Right.
Then one day, I went to the barbershop for the first time, right?
Right.
Got my first fade ever. Changed my life. I went to school the next day. Everyone's like, "Yo, JP," like, right? It boosted my confidence, right?
Right.
And I think that's what made me want to start cutting hair at first, right? And then I was cutting hair for years, and that was my identity.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Then COVID came.
Right.
Can't cut hair anymore.
Exactly.
Right? And that's when my partner actually she had a camera that she gave me, and that sparked all this. That's where crazy. My videography came in. Man. So instead of I'm not doing anything because I can't cut hair because of the lockdown and stuff, she gave me a camera. I learned how to use the camera.
Beautiful.
Right? And that's when like there was more to, like, I'm not just a barber. I'm, that's what expanded everything for me.
I'm not just a barber. I'm not just one person.
Yeah.
So, and that's the same with content too, man. Like you're not just this. You're not just this. You're everything. You're all encompassing, and that's what people gravitate towards. Yeah, man. It's kind of crazy how life forces you to sit down sometimes. But you gotta just
it's necessary.
It's necessary, man. It's necessary.
Because if you're always go, you don't have time to think of things, right?
And you know what? If you feel like your life is go all the time, you have to schedule rest.
Yes,
you have to schedule it, because rest is just as important.
It really is.
When you're in a training camp, your coach forces you to rest because it knows that your body needs time for the muscles to repair. It needs time for your mental to repair. Man, for me, like water is extremely soothing for me. So I live by the water. I go out to to the water, and I sit there and I just look. I put a timer for 20 minutes. And I'm just there looking at the water for 20 minutes. And it helps. It helps, man. It helps with the noise. It helps relax me. And then I'm able to come back into my day just recharged.
Exactly.
I could show up for my girl and our daughter. I could show up for work. I could show up for my content. But you have to schedule those rest times, man. Especially if you feel like there's no time, trust. There's time.
Because if you don't rest, you're gonna over fatigue yourself. Like you're over draining your battery, right?
And then you can't give to other people.
Yeah, you really can't.
It's like it's so important to fill your cup, because other people depend on you to show up with a full cup. You can't show up for anybody on an empty cup, man. Like you're extremely reactive. You aren't understanding. You feel like you're a victim. That all comes from having an empty cup. You know? So find the things that fill up your cup. Do the things that you find are fun. And if you don't know what's fun, go find what is fun.
Go try things. And that's when curiosity comes into play. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Put down the game. Put down the game and play real life. You can level up in real life.
Yeah, right? Level up in real life, man. It's like a game, bro. Life is like a game. All you got to do is everything in life is a skill. And the more you practice, the better you get at a skill. And that's everything in life. I don't know how to cut hair, but I know that if I tried and I stuck with it, I would eventually know how to cut hair.
Exactly.
I don't know how to do ballet, but if I know that if I tried and I stick with it, I would actually be a sick ballet dancer. You know what I mean? Like
you can do anything.
Anything is a skill, man. Like it just comes with knowing that failure is part of the process. Do you think that Devin Haney has a chance with Shakur Stevenson?
Honestly, I do. I've talked with people about this.
Yeah.
Because I know some people think because he lost to Ryan, he's not that guy anymore. But bro, Styles makes fights.
Right.
And Devin can fight. No, not fight. Devin can box like Shakur. I believe he can.
Really?
I believe he can box like Shakur.
So I'm gonna be devil's advocate, right? I don't think he could box like Shakur because I haven't seen Devin move the same way that Shakur does. For example, Shakur fought what's his name? Oscar Valanda. What's his name? Oscar something.
That was like 2 fights ago, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it was a Mexican. He's in with Canelo's camp.
Yeah.
He's a very pressure fighter, right? He comes forward like a Mexican boxer, right? And he didn't touch Shakur once. It was incredible to see.
I'll give that. Shakur is better at distance control.
Yeah.
And
but that distance control is what makes him unbeatable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's how he wins. That's how he wins.
It's what Crawford has.
Yeah.
But Crawford also
knows how to fight too.
Yeah. He also like has power. He also has angles, athletic ability, everything. He's the whole package. But if we're talking about Shakur, that distance control, that's what makes him unbeatable. So if we're going back to Devin Haney, right? Devin fought what's his name? Another Hispanic fighter that I forgot his name. I'm so sorry, but he got clipped with a shot. Right, and his legs wobbled and whatever.
Oh, against Linares.
Yeah.
Yes, Linares. Yes, I know that. Yeah. So in the 11th round.
Yeah. So he wobbled. Cool. Whatever. He won the fight.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have that distance control.
Yeah.
I think if Shakur fought Loma, it would have been a cleaner fight than it was with Haney and with Teo, right? Because of that distance control. So if we push Shakur and Devin into that same predicament, I feel like it looks like Teo Shakur. I think it's unanimous. Shakur all 12 rounds.
I can see that, but I feel like Devin, because that's the thing with Devin. I feel like sometimes he wants to fight.
Yeah.
Compared to Shakur, he just wants to outbox you.
Yeah.
But I feel like Haney can outbox people. I think that's why he lost to Ryan. He played Ryan's game.
Right.
He didn't play his game.
Yeah.
Because like against like the Linares fight, he did get caught, but after he got caught, he just controlled the fight after that.
Yeah.
You know?
Honestly, it would be whoever has the best jab.
Yeah.
In the first 2 rounds would dictate who wins
that fight. Yeah.
That first 2 rounds would be extremely like just is imposing the jab.
Right.
And whoever has the stronger jab will win.
Probably will, yeah.
It's kind of like Crawford and Spence.
Yeah.
Right? Because Spence, I was like, I went to that fight and I was like, Spence's jab is freaking incredible. Yeah. There's no way that Crawford could beat his jab.
Yeah.
He took it away in the first round. In the first round,
that fight was complete domination. That fight was
ridiculous.
A little sad to watch for me.
It was
like, oh my gosh.
It was sad to watch. I really love Spence. and that loss was sad, but it was also incredible
Well,
to see.
Yeah.
Crawford is a different animal, man. Different animal.
Even what he did against Canelo, like I remember before that fight, I'd have conversations with people. I thought Canelo was gonna win just because he's the bigger guy.
Yeah, me too.
Right, but he just stopped Canelo from move. Like, like that's the thing with the times of these fights and stuff. Like you could say some people are out of their prime, blah blah blah.
Right.
But then this guy still they still fought.
Yeah,
you
at
know?
the end of the day.
And like the way he controlled that fight, is
Crazy.
insane. Like
it was crazy.
Yeah.
When you see performances like that, it shocks you.
Yeah.
I love that, bro. I love that. But you're witnessing like history.
Yeah.
Like Canelo versus Crawford was history, and
Yeah.
we witnessed that.
Right.
So like it's kind of crazy to see. Like it would have been like seeing Tyson in his prime,
right? Yeah.
or Muhammad Ali in his prime.
Yeah.
We got to see Crawford. Honestly, we had a lot of great
Fights in the recently. Yeah.
Like like we got to see Mayweather in his prime, Manny in his prime, Crawford in his prime. Like there was a lot of great fighters in our era. Like growing up, it's been a good time for boxing for sure. And
I'm happy to see that more fights are coming along, because like that Manny and Floyd era was insane. Like like for me that's peak boxing.
Yeah, peak boxing for HBO boxing.
Right?
Peak boxing.
And then there was like it was dry for a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's slowly coming back now, which I like to see, like the fighters fight each other.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I'll give credit to like Canelo and even Ryan Garcia for that, because Ryan went to go fight Tank.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because I think that was a scary fight for him for sure.
I think a lot of fighters were scared to lose their zero for a while.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Because they were all just like in that building phase, right?
Yeah.
They're all building up their name, their reputation, but it's good. It's good that everybody's fighting each other. Hats off to Tio, because he doesn't care if he loses his undefeated record. Same with Ryan Garcia. Haney is scared to lose his.
He's scared. The fact that he contested, like I don't rate that he contested that loss.
Yeah, he's scared to lose that record. Shakur, I don't know if he's scared or not, but I just don't think that he will lose it. Honestly, I think he's just
with the way he fights.
Yeah, I think he's just different.
Like the only person I can see potentially beating him is Tank, but Tank, like, he has his problems.
Yeah. Honestly, it's disappointing to see that Tank didn't pan out the way that that I guess we wanted him to, right? Because we wanted him to be like a fighter through and through, right? But like other things got in the way, and also I feel like he probably just went into the sport for the money. And when you do that, you're not really like a fighter for the people, right?
Yeah, you don't chase legacy.
That's why we love Manny Pacquiao so much, because he was for the people. He was like, y'all want me to fight him?
Yeah, I'll fight him.
Yeah, I bet. It's crazy.
That's what I like with Canelo too. Like people like. That's one thing I don't like about the boxing fans. Once someone loses, he got exposed. He's challenging himself, you know?
Exactly. And then the only way to get better in boxing is to get your ass beat.
For real, that's how you learn. Because you don't want to get your ass beat again.
Yeah. That's literally the recipe. Like, if you are like a beginner who feel like you're not getting any better, get your ass kicked. Yeah,
because if you're not getting better, you're probably facing people who are not your level. You gotta see what's better.
Yeah,
because
not like advanced. Don't fight a professional fighter, but like go intermediate.
Yeah, exactly.
Fight an intermediate. Fight somebody. Go spar somebody who has a fight under their belt.
Exactly.
And get your ass kicked. Yeah. And then you're gonna feel like shit, and you're gonna be mad, but you're gonna come back, and you're gonna notice that something is different. You know, and then you're gonna fight that guy again, spar him again a couple more times, get your ass beat a couple more times, and then when you fight somebody who's at your level, you're like, this is light. Like, exactly. What do you think? You know what I mean? So that's how it works, man. Like for boxing, it's funny, but the recipe to get better is to get your ass beat.
It's true. Any final words you want to say to the people?
Do whatever makes you happy. Follow your fun. Don't think about what anybody has to say about you. Understand that you are him, you are her, you're the main character in your story, and your story is really the only story that matters. So just follow whatever you want to do with relentless aggression, and and everything will happen for you, man.
Amen. Amen. Everybody go give him a follow. You're going to love his content. His content inspires me. It helped me with all this.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on here, bro. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, brother. Much love. Thank you, guys. Till next time.